Welcome to the Mark Thomas comedy product, sponsored by Court Joinery. Fluffed it again.
After the Scott report, you just think, what does it take for these people to resign? What does it take? You know, in the old days, right, 19th century, bloke comes into Parliament, goes, I'm sorry to tell the House that I actually forgot my wife's birthday, I must resign, I've brought shame upon you all. You know, in the distance you'd hear a gunshot going off. Now you could have a video on Crime Watch of the entire cabinet doing the Peckham Halifax. Do you recognise this voice? Onto the floor. Portillo, you grass me up, you slag. They could have all of that, and they still go, no, we'll have an inquiry. You look at William Watergrave, right, who didn't knowingly mislead. Right, now, mislead, I don't know if you know this, it comes from the Latin, lying fuck is the derivative. And you think about this guy, because they're arguing over what type of lie he told. You know, it wasn't a knowing lie, it was an unknowing lie. So that's fantastic, right. So we're talking, it wasn't a knowing, no, it was an unknowing lie, and he had fingers crossed, feet off ground, Veinites, everything. And you just think, well, it's incredible. And they have this little verbiage that they dance around. You know, no, I reinterpreted, I didn't change the policy, I just reinterpreted it, I flexed it, I moved it, I was within it, I was a banana, I was skin, I was here, I was there, I was everywhere. Je suis, je t'aime, I am, it is. I mean, I think what they should have done is just get the Scott inquiry, should have brought Saddam Hussein over. Because they could have just lined the cabinet up against the wall and Saddam walks past them just going, him. That would have been it. I used to think that, basically, politicians were so bent, the press could actually make up headlines even more than they do. They just pull the words out of the hat one at a time, make up the headline. You know, just sort of, Saddam Hussein bribing MPs with hamsters up the bum via Jordan for coke and rent boy scandal in House of Parliament. Right, just sling it on the front page and wait for one of them to go, yeah, I did that, yeah.
Now, have they talked you through what we want to do?
No.
No, right. What it is, we want to keep it as kind of like as light as possible.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
What we want you to do,
Yeah.
if this is possible,
Yeah.
is there's a knob costume. You know, Dominic talked to you about
Not Nobby
this.
the Knob.
It is Nobby the Knob. Now, what the angle we're going to take, the angle that we're going to take...
I can't.
You've got to wear that.
Wear a no.
Here's a politician in a knob costume.
In a knob
He's
costume.
actually up for a laugh. And he's actually kind of like willing to talk seriously, but not to be an old crusty fart.
So, I mean, I don't mind putting a bear costume, but I'm not.
Can't you do that?
No, I tell you, because that is for the perfect tabloid photograph, isn't it? I mean, you do a video lift on this, and I'm well and truly fucked.
Hey!
Put that on the front page of a leaflet, you know, he's Jerry Hayes. Oh, fuck, you know.
No, I can appreciate the
You know, you can
your
see,
worries,
you know.
obviously. I can appreciate the worries.
I mean, I don't want just to something like that, or anything you like. But, well, not anything like but that. Fuck me, I'd be completely dead.
No, I do appreciate that.
Crucified. And that would be curtains for me. It would really be curtains. Can you imagine? Oh, God, the mirror. If I put that on, and that is on film, I am potentially fucked. God, just as a knob. I mean, it's a bloody good TV idea. It's a brilliant TV idea.
Well, it's just, yeah.
But you won't find anyone else to do it, I'll tell you.
I know, that's why I asked you, Jerry.
You could actually have, on the front page of the Sun or the Mirror or whatever, you could have a picture of John Major hanging out the back of a 13-year-old virgin with a goat's head mask on. And the headline will be, not again. Everyone in this room knows that politicians are bent. We all know that politicians are bent. They're so bent in this country, they're going to turn Question Time into a quiz show. So, right, you've got the money, that's safe. We know. Politicians are so bent that when one of them dies, the devil's rushing round hell going, screw down the fittings and count the towels. Yes, Sir Cranley, on just asking you on the subject of MPs' behaviour.
Yes.
How important is public standards for MPs?
Well, I think any MP who doesn't realise he's in the public eye is a fool.
Hey! Here we are. Welcome to the Bare Necessities. So, Seb, I used to like you running, and you know,
thank you.
My mum, my bear mum,
yeah,
she used to say that Seb Coe, he's got a lovely bottom.
I'll take your word for that.
Lovely. What did you say, your bottom?
Certainly not.
Would you show us your bottom?
Certainly not.
You can keep your trousers on.
I'm very comfortable sitting here.
How well do you know your constituency, Sebco?
Very well. Yeah.
Could you draw it for me?
I could draw it.
Joe, can you come back? Would you draw on Joe?
On Joe?
Just draw the shape. Just, if you could just lift it. Joe!
No.
I want to know, why won't you draw on Joe? What have you got?
Oh, it's just one of those things. It's just...
Why?
It's just one of those things. So I didn't want to do it.
Hey! You can tickle my tummy! As the bear, tickle the tummy! Do you know what air guitaring is?
Air guitaring?
Yeah.
That sounds a bit like spitting.
Take it away! Yes! Are politicians living in the real world?
They are. The majority of them, certainly.
Yes! Take me to the bridge! Yes!
We're no different from the rest of the population. People forget that.
I don't think Go man! Thank you. It's exhausting, isn't it? Did you like that?
Sort of.
Hey! Many people don't understand how Prime Minister's Question Time works.
Yeah.
How does it work?
You go into...
Can you show me?
Ballot.
I'll show you, look, because you've got... Here's John. You have John. He's got Sparky. And I've got Tony.
Ah. They stand at the dispatch box like that.
Right.
And they keep having a go at one another.
So what would he say?
The Conservatives are the best.
I'm certainly no worse than you would be in my position.
The last Labour government was a
Don't you
disaster.
hypnotising me.
And what I've been trying to do is my best.
Before this
Why don't
guy
they
was
kiss?
even born.
Why don't the parties say, let's do what's best for Britain, let's kiss?
Because
and work together.
We actually, there's no way
kiss.
I would trust a socialist.
Hey! You wanted to draw a picture of your constituency, what it looks like. Sorry about this, Joe. Thank you.
We heard of someone,
Yes.
a politician who appeared on television drawing on a young woman's stomach with a marker pen on television the map of his constituency and playing noughts and crosses on it.
It's noughts and crosses! Now this will test your political cunning. Ha! Now you're going. You're going, noughts and crosses!
How would you view that?
I would view it as a very stupid and silly thing to do.
Where can we draw this?
Have we got... Joe? Could you draw on Joe? Joe,
Go on.
could you show us your tummy? Show us your tummy and just draw us the constituency.
All right, there we are.
Sorry,
There
Joe.
we go,
Thank
all
you
the
for
way
this.
around, and then we have a little bit that goes up at the top.
That's
there.
fantastic.
All right. Yes, Joe's got a very nice
It looks
tummy
like
to draw.
an upside-down mushroom, doesn't it?
I would hope that none of my colleagues would ever do such a thing.
Hey! Well, you're pro-hanging, aren't you?
I am. Well, no, I'm not hanging.
Shooting? Electrocution? Poison gas?
The detail,
Hitting?
I'm sure
Heads?
there's a
Stoning?
humane...
Stone them!
there's a humane way of doing it without...
What,
it
humane way of
becoming
killing
a
people?
Public... Yeah.
How about run them over? They'd hardly feel a thing.
There's a humane way of putting animals down.
Oh, you went a bit
They
spooky
call it
there.
going to sleep, you see.
Now,
I don't
also,
think
and not only, because you're Catholic, you're pro-hanging,
Yeah,
you're anti-abortion.
yeah.
What age do you think we should be able to kill them?
Over 18.
Hey! Lots of people do this. We always like to take photographs of our guests' bottoms.
Really?
Can I take a photo of your bottom?
Well, I'll certainly
Can I?
turn around, but they can be...
Can I take a photo of your... Where's the camera? Camera, Joe!
There we are. I'll certainly turn around. For you.
No, could you just lift your coat up
There
a
we are.
bit?
Of course, there we are. How's
Joe,
that?
could you lift his flap? Because I can't get a good shot.
What's that?
Thank you.
There we are.
Hey!
What about if, say, an MP appears on television and shows his backside?